Hi, this is how I do them. Um, my Wordscape, I have on um, new templates, two templates on my computer. So you go to new templates and it's under custom. And here is um, what I call backer. And here it comes up. It takes a minute, so just take your time. So you have your big word here. And all I put in there is my last, say I put my last name. So you're in, you do it, I do it in Times Roman. I think that's what Travis did. So now you have to take this little corner. Actually, that's not the way to do it. I now shrink it, and you can see the little guidelines that I have there. And I want to make it smaller because McFarland's a long name. And stretch this out to, it's to the guideline there. Stretch it to the guideline down here. So that's my big name already set. So now you take your script and I'll put in here in upper and lowercase, Don and KRIS. That's my wife's name. So everything looks pretty good. Now you have to now figure out, shrink it up and kind of what will it look like when you're in here? Pretty fair. Maybe just a little bit wider, so I cut that D apart. Okay, so now what this is now for the Don and Chris is sitting as a text item. So what you want to do is path, object to path. That makes it a path. And you want to do the same thing on the McFarland, object to path. Now, take the Don and Chris, Control D to duplicate it. Now, what I always do is now make the color gray. Set the fill to gray. You're pretty good, you know. So now what you want to do is make this larger. And there used to be a whole thing. It's much easier now. There's a path effects. And you go over and you search for offset. And there it is there. Now, I use inches, okay, so you can do whatever you want. And you have how you want I just leave it the way it is at miter, I think. So then I want the offset to be 1/8 of an inch, 125. And you go enter. And you see it enlarge it down on the screen. So now what you want to do is take the Dawn in red, shift the Dawn in gray, and go to the align and distribute menu. And you want to do it to the first selected. You want to center it both horizontally. Now, what's happened here is the gray is on top. I want to select the gray and move it to the bottom, which is up here. Now, what I do now is go in to select both of them and group them, Control G. And I want to move it up to where I think the cut line should go. You have to kind of play with it a little bit because that's looking pretty good. So now you take it and you ungroup it. Object, ungroup. Great. So now the trick is I'm going to enlarge this bit. So I want to get the gray item, right? Control Shift, pick the McFarland, the big item, object, path, difference. It's now cut the dawn out of the two of them. So now is you have to do what you think best. Like, if you notice here, that little thing's too small to cut. Select it. Delete it.
Control, library, tab. Control, library, tab. Control, library, tab.
I'm not going to do them all. You kind of have to look at the oddities, okay? Like there's a thing in the middle of the C there. Oh, okay, you could do more refining on this, but it's one of those things that sometimes you don't get any issues at all, and sometimes you get a whole bunch of crap. Now, one last thing I'm going to go out here, and you look at the R. There's an issue on the R. Okay, that doesn't, like that will the middle fall out. So you have to do that. So what I do is take the pen tool and create a little object. It's there. So then I select that, select the big letters, path, difference. It's not perfect, but it'd do for the demonstration. Oh, there's another bad heat right there. Oh. Node tool. So that's a quick cleanup. So now we have everything. So what I do, take the big, select the big letters and small letters. Control G to group them. Hello. Okay. Turn them all gray. set the stroke. And that stroke is rather big, so come down here beside where the stroke is. Right click on it. And I go pixels. One, it still looks pretty messy. Down to a half. That looks better. So there I'm all done. Group it all together. And you can save it as a PDF and print it, or just print it from here if you got the right dimensions set up. So that's how I do it.